Lotto. Yeah, I'm listening to them. Ladies, the first part of stream is dedicated to the ladies. So, a little baddies. And then after that, we get into COD. I feel like no one's here. It's like, nah, dead ass. Oh, bitch, I was supposed to do like that. Boop. Boop. Did I put add to my shit? I feel like I did, but then again, I don't remember if I did. Hold on. Hello. Hello. I see. I never thought I would be one instant be. Can I do that? I can't do affiliate notifications either. See, that's that bullshit. The second day is affiliate. Okay. Affiliante, as someone would say. I can't spell. I really cannot fucking spell. But I'm about to get started on this little video. If you're whoa. 7, whoa. Okay, I'm about to say you better put my shit at 1080, bitch. Fuck. Better put my shit at 1080. Fuck. We're gonna throw the ad in. Just throw the ad in there. Yeah. I feel bad doing like this, but like, I'm gonna throw that bitch in there like that. Throw that bitch in there. Bow! Throw that bitch in there. Let's see. Throw that bitch in there. Throw that bitch in there. Throw that bitch in there. I like how everything is really different, bro. What the fuck? Like everything is running more smoother, if that makes sense. But anyway, we're gonna get right into this shit, bro.
Broke. Your baby daddy wanna fuck with you broke. A real baddie, bitch, I got my own shorty. How you know I really hurt? Cause I'm what that nigga won't.
I remember when I was 7. You named me Keisha Pussy.
You said what? I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail. Defamation of character.
For you to try to check me over me being boring?
I mean, it's not a lie. I'm literally, it's logic.
Why you got beef with Jada?
Out of the blue.
She felt how she felt. She said it was smoke, so.
I didn't hear her say that.
I'm done being pretty P. I'm about to be popping P right now. I'm gonna pop my shit.
I'm about to give them what the fuck they want.
What's going on with you and Ivory?
I'm tired of saying y'all bitches fight.
I'm not going to duck no smoke.
Get you trolling at the same time.
I didn't say I want to change. No, that's not what I said.
Don't ever let me hear you say you want to snatch anything from me. No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I just don't like you.
She's mad
I
at you.
don't like you. I don't like you.
The lamb.
You got her on a
Only when you
leash.
coming back is if you be my assistant.
So you trying to fight?
No.
Are you
You
ready?
went addressing Rolly.
I don't know
You what?
I don't know you.
And I don't care if
I don't know you. No loyalty.
I think you have a broom stuck up your fucking ass. Don't look at me. Don't touch me.
And I'm
What
boring.
the fuck?
Bitch.
Somebody smell this dick.
Beat that bitch. No. I didn't say it.
You're weird.
No,
I've
I'm
been
not.
here for 5 seasons.
Exactly,
bitch.
doing the
This
same
your first season. This
shit.
your third, fourth day.
I really don't feel that's talking shit. I really don't. I'm not gonna show ass.
Wow, you're lucky I'm not in that crib. You want to go sleep.
When I whoop you, I don't
If
know
you're gonna whoop me,
excuses.
then just whoop me now.
I'm still a better bitch than you.
And you stink. So you're not sorry no more? What's up?
Bitch, sorry. Wait.
You said you were sorry.
No, let's go, bitch. Hold on, wait. Let's go. Let's go. I told you, ho. Run it again.
I'm so happy and proud of her. Like, I look up to her, a woman like her. That I look at her like a big sister.
My loved one died. I'm breathing with half a lung. Half my heart is gone. It's on the fucking ground. Dead.
I'm not even here to do that. I'm not going to believe it's not that.
I feel like it's skipping. Do y'all feel like it's skipping? I feel like it's skipping. I feel like this shit is fucking skipping. You know what? We can go to YouTube. Fuck it. We can go right to YouTube. We can go right to fucking YouTube. Because Telegram, you be fucking shit up. You be fucking some shit.
This is
What the fuck is that?
Built to meet any brief.
I didn't ask for a video. What? I never asked for a video. What is this? I never asked for a video. I've never asked for a video.
Project calls for bold creativity, designed freely on Figma, and seamlessly moved to Studio.
No. What? Party was good, bro. What's up, party?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, so we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if he's your type to a T, you like what you're seeing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just really not feeling, you cannot see yourself being with this man, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. You guys ready?
Balloon, bro. No, for real.
I guess it's a little quiet. All right, but that's fine. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Damn, already?
How you doing? How y'all doing?
What's your name?
EJ.
EJ, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I own a marketing consulting firm and a
Damn!
finance company.
Okay.
And I just wrote a book.
Oh,
Yeah, it went number one.
Oh,
I won't flex,
nice.
but yeah.
What kind of book?
It's a marketing book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Thank you. I
So now what do
appreciate
you like to do for fun?
I could really do everything. We could go to church, we could go play pool, we could bowl, we could just sit and have a park car conversation. Like I could have fun anywhere. As long as I'm enjoying the person that I'm with, we can have fun doing anything for sure.
All right, nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
So I really look for like just human decency traits, right? So what I mean by that, it's not like a man or a woman thing. It's like, Are you open-minded? Can you communicate? Emotionally intelligent? Are you mature? Can we have conversations about topics that we don't really agree with, but we can understand each other? So like that's what I look for. Everybody around me have those qualities. So whether it's a family member, a friend, or
a whole red flag, bro.
intimate partner, you gotta have those
You a
things.
whole
For sure.
red flag
Okay.
already.
And now what are some deal breakers?
The opposite of that.
Okay.
So if you are not open-minded,
Right.
then we can't do it. I feel like the foundation of those things, no matter what you feel like, we can
He
always
not
get
bad
to a
looking dude
compromisation
either.
of whatever we talking about. So as long as you got that foundation, we good. I can work through anything.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Let's start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Yasmin. I am 26 years old.
And Yasmin, what do you do?
I'm currently working in insurance, and I'm working on my 3rd degree in radiology. Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Pop yo.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The height difference is the biggest thing for me. I'm in heels right now, and I wear heels often. So that was a big deal breaker for me.
No!
I'm stylish. Got them all wild. Got them all wild. I can go big. Pull up on them, I ain't playing around. Tell them we gon' come through, we gon' play this out. My legs and pics, all that. My neck, my back.
No.
And then how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9".
That's what my doctor said. So go by him. So. Hey, how tall are you with your heels on?
With my heels on, I'm probably about 5'7", 5'8".
I'm not taller than you?
You look about my height, if not a little shorter.
I feel it. Let's see. I mean, we could see. I think I might be taller than you. But
He is taller.
I mean, I'm just saying. I
It's-
feel it though, but it's your personal preference. I get it. You got it.
I gotta see the difference.
Yeah, I feel it. That makes sense. I
Now,
ain't here to
is she
complain.
someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very attractive. Like I definitely appreciate that.
I
for
appreciate
sure.
it.
So yeah.
Thank you. Let's head down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Carrie. I'm 26.
All right. And Carrie, what do you do?
I'm a content creator and virtual assistant.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah,
From
she
the same
work at
city.
home.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he's on my side. But we're from the same city, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So you recognize her when you came
Yeah,
out?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, what's the coincidence?
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
For sure.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive, just not somebody I'm attracted to. Like I've been knowing her, like know of her. We don't really know each other
Right,
like
got
that,
it.
but I know of her. But yeah, she's very attractive. Just somebody I'm not attracted to, for sure.
That's good. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name's Angelica. I'm 32.
Angelica, what do you do?
I am a photographer, and I'm also an aspiring author. I'm working on my first book.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
He's
book
an
about?
author too.
Can I ask?
It's an autobiography.
Look at that leg zoom. She was looking at the knees.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just
That
height.
cameraman be looking at the
And then you have a baby face, so like age, I was like, he's probably younger than me.
When I get
so-
40, I'm gonna look 30.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. I love that for you.
Yeah,
But,
for sure. For sure. I get that.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Very attractive, but just I'm not attracted to. Like I feel like she have a
You
great
see what
personality.
else
She's
she
writing a
popped?
book, so
No.
there's a quite level of intellect
I
that's
don't
there,
know
and
what
I
else
always
popped.
appreciate that. But nah, she's not my type.
Nobody else pop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Let's
she
head
popped
back first
because
before we
of-
go down over there. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Kara, what do you do?
I'm a flight
Oh wait, she
attendant.
did pop.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like his style and everything. I just think he's a little too small for me. Like
Small?
skinny.
You
I'm
want this
both
to be in the
skinny,
gym?
like,
Like,
I don't know.
You know what they be saying about? No, I ain't gonna say that.
You want this
Do
motherfucker?
something else.
I'ma chill. I'ma chill.
Yeah,
I'ma
I
chill.
think that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
You go for more of like a bigger build?
Yeah.
Okay.
Small.
No, she's
Yes,
someone.
I appreciate that.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I can feel that you have like a great personality, great spirit, and stuff like that. And I'm always cool with people like that. So romantically, nah, but like platonically and stuff like that, I could definitely see us like being cool with each other for sure.
Sound good.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and let's head down over there.
I see X-ray in his crotch. So that
Okay,
yeah,
your name and
ma'am,
age.
because you
Hi,
know,
I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
yeah.
Jayla, what do you do?
I'm an herbalist and a data
Bitch, you being
engineer.
nice. I
You
need
data
you to
engineer?
go at
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Like, bitch, you look like
Can't see
this.
myself with you romantically,
like
but
this.
very handsome, so I could
Like
see like
this.
platonically, like a friend type.
Just stole his last line, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm finna say
It
the
was
same
nice.
thing, right?
All right. So I heard you kind of say, but is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I mean, not really, but like I said, I'm cool with people who got good spirits. So I definitely, if you got a great spirit, which it seems like you do, you say you're herbalist and stuff like that, they take a different type of person to be like in tune with that. So yeah, I definitely think we'll be good platonically for sure.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
We did get a pop back over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28.
Right. Holly, what do you do?
I'm an accountant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Right.
I just think
Thank you, Kat.
I like your style, but I think maybe I'm just not all the way attracted.
I feel
You
that,
ain't
yeah.
eating wings and shit.
Is she someone that's your type?
I'm gonna be lit,
Not
full of
really,
energy.
but I know I keep saying this, but like I'm real big on like we don't
You
have to
can't
be
hear anything?
romantically involved for us to be cool people.
Okay.
So it's like
You can't
once
hear
again, like I definitely feel like I mean I don't have a lot to go off of, but you haven't said anything disrespectful to me or anything like that. So like I have to
Party,
feel
are
like
we
you a
good?
good person from being there. So like yeah, we could definitely be somebody that could like be aligned in another area, not necessarily romantically. So yeah, and you were respectful about popping your balloon. So like you can't go wrong with that at all. So yeah,
Appreciate that.
no problem.
Thank you. I think I heard another one back over here. Your name and age?
Mecca, and I'm 26.
And Mecca, what do you do?
I am a full-time law student, an entrepreneur, and I also model on the side.
We love that.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
EJ.
EJ, I think you're really handsome, and I really loved your answers. But I'm from Detroit, and Detroit girl, we got that swag, and I feel like our men have that too. So I just feel like it was a lack of chemistry because of that.
I feel it.
But I respect your answers.
I feel that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, she's definitely attractive for sure. Someone that I would be attractive to. But gotta respect her answer. I mean, I don't think this is really the platform to really know who I am as much. I'm doing what I can. We doing what we can. But you gotta respect the answer no matter what. So I feel it.
You seem cool though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people from Detroit, and y'all cool for
Thank
sure, definitely. But yeah.
I don't know how this like all this balloon.
Got another pop down
Right, all
over
the
here.
balloons pop while he talking. And
Your name and age?
that part.
Brianna,
know what
and I am
this nigga
30.
be like.
Okay. And Brianna, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant, and I'm interior designer.
But you don't do shit.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Right.
I just didn't feel a romantic connection. I was
You're
really
lying,
into the
bitch.
fact that he's
You're
writing
lying,
a book of
bitch.
shows,
You're
goals,
lying,
and
bitch. You didn't
just
see
that
me.
he's working
It's
towards
really
something.
slow.
Very handsome, and I like the vibe, the confidence, the aura
No,
really
bitch, shut the
comes
fuck up.
across. I just don't see a romantic connection.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah.
What about for yourself?
I hate to keep sounding like this, but like
No,
not
girl.
really my type. But like I said, I don't put people in boxes to just only have to be romantically involved with me. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
could be business partners, we could be friends, we could be whatever the case may be. Help each other on our journey, but not necessarily my type romantically. So yeah.
I want to know what's his type. What's his type?
Fast teams need a fast CRM, and that's Monday CRM. It all started with the quick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have an unpopped balloon over here. Can we have your name and age?
Hi, my name is Mary, and I'm 28.
And Mary, what do you do?
I work in corporate HR.
Oh yeah, of course.
So you still have your balloon unpopped?
That's
Why
what
so?
I thought he was cute, and I was just trying to feel his vibe
Everyone
out just a
wants
little bit more, just to
Because
see
the
what he
ones
was
who don't
about.
pop get to move on to the
Before we get into the questions, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, but I'm not really as superficial to be like you just my type or not my type. Like that's of course the surface level, but I gotta hear like what your intellect, your mindset, and stuff like that is like. So like as far as physical attraction, yeah, definitely you passed that test. But like I have to hear more about you mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that for sure.
Okay. So do you guys have any
so we
questions
got
for one
one.
another?
I'm sorry, where did you say you were from again?
So I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I'm in New York.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So long distance is fine for the both of you?
It's fine for me.
We can make it work. We grown at this point. Ain't nothing but a flight. For sure.
Ain't nothing but a flight.
Do you have any questions for her?
What's a goal that you've had for like the last couple of years
Oh,
that you
here from New
quite
York.
haven't been able
Why
to
you
accomplish?
go out to
And like
Houston?
why you feel
You
like
came
your
all
reason
out to
is, and if you
Houston
had
for
like a
birthday?
magic puzzle piece to like make it work, what would that be?
So for me, like I write poetry.
Okay.
So I'm a bit procrastinator, but I've been trying to finish my book of poems. So it's been since 2020, so it's been a while. So it's just me being a procrastinator. I haven't quite finished it, but if I just got all of my stuff together and just got it together, then yeah.
I like that answer for sure. It shows accountability. That's really why I was asking. So yeah, it showed me that you know how to take accountability, you self-aware. So I appreciate that answer for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions for him?
Do you have any kids?
No, ma'am. We
Okay.
FTK right now.
Okay.
Right now. But yeah, eventually we're gonna get to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
I do not.
No kids. Okay.
Oh my god.
So are we feeling a vibe here?
Are we feeling the vibe?
Yeah, I can say for right now, but like I say, it's more than just like physical attraction. We'll have to get to know each other more, but it definitely for the time and place that we are right now, for sure. You check all the boxes from look and from with the answers that you just gave to me. You self-accountable, you self-aware, and that's one of those foundational traits that I admire. So for sure.
Bring you on up here with us. Come on up.
Okay, yes. Okay.
All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine if we have a match?
I don't.
What's your ideal first date?
My ideal first date, maybe something like interactive, maybe like a picnic, like if it's nice weather, or like hiking, something like that. Just something where we could get to know each other better and just converse. And yeah.
She knows something. She might know something. I don't got no more right now, but we'll figure it out later. For sure.
Let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Look at them looking at each other.
Hey, we got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
That 32-year-old woman.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Walter.
Walter, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And Walter, what do you do?
I'm a plumber and a handyman.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I enjoy hanging out with my son. I have a 9-year-old kid.
It was good, like off the trip. Oh, look at that.
I also I enjoy working on my race car and hanging out with family, friends. I don't usually like to go out singing or nothing like that. So more of a homebody. I like to hustle.
Oh my God!
That's nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
Your homebody.
Somebody who's smart, genuine, authentic. Somebody who knows what they want and not
you bitches
not playing no games.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Got it. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who smokes cigarettes.
Yo.
I'll probably say that. And then somebody who probably can't take accountability.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then other than that, I'm pretty more laid back. I don't really have nothing crazy like that. I don't like a lot of makeup, I guess I should say that. So yeah, there it is.
Hey, what the fuck?
All right.
And that's it.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
So you
Hear your name and age.
My name is Mecca and I'm 26.
And Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
Walter.
Walter, I think you're really handsome and I like what you had to say. I think for a 26-year-old with their stuff together, I just can't compromise on kids. But I do respect that.
Oh, that's why. He got kids.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would probably say no.
Okay. And why not?
I think she's beautiful. Right. I don't do all like the like they said, the makeup, the hair, and all. I like just more natural. You know, just more for me.
Ooh,
so you're making faces.
I'm super natural, honey.
Oh, sorry. It looks like you got like
This is very
foundation
minimal
or something on your lip. Yeah, minimum. Okay. So eyelashes with the lip gloss and all that, but for sure.
Thank you. Let's go over here.
Oh
your name and age.
Yasmin, and I'm 26.
And Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Kids for me are a deal breaker. I don't have any. So young, and I kind of want my first child to be the person's first child. Also, you are a homebody, which I respect. And you say you enjoy being a father, so I respect that as well. But I'm so young. I like to go out. I like to enjoy myself. I work really hard, so I like to reward myself every now and then.
Like women.
And now she's someone that's your type.
Because you got kids.
I would have to say she's beautiful.
Okay.
I would probably approach her if I had the opportunity.
Thank you. You're really handsome too.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just a kid's thing. It is a deal breaker for me, but you're very handsome.
I appreciate it.
Damn, he not getting
now she's someone that's your type.
He getting unfortunately, no. He got kids.
And why not?
Just the hair and the makeup.
All that bullshit. Oh, I just can't do kids. I can't do kids.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're on your knees too much. Shut the fuck up.
Let's go here.
That's why you're
Name and age. I'm Carrie. I'm 26.
And Carrie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think he's handsome, very handsome. I like what you have on. However, I feel like men who say they want natural women or are very critical of women. And so I didn't like that. Yeah.
Well, I'm not you on the screen, bitch.
No. Is she someone that's your type?
Probably like the same thing. I mean, I think they're all beautiful ladies, right? I think we're all beautiful in our own ways. But I'm just more like a natural kind of guy, you know, like, and that's just what I like. I understand you want to put it on. I get that. You know, you want to go out, you want to feel good as a lady, especially coming in front of a million of you. I understand that. Me personally, I just don't care for it every day. If you want to do it for a show, cool. But if it's an everyday thing, you would wake up and spend an hour to do your makeup. That's just not for me. I like to get up and just go, or, you know, that's just for me. More for me.
Okay. But what about like for like date nights and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah. Put it
Okay.
on. You know what I mean? Look good. I don't mind that. But you know, I can't come out here and put on makeup and cover up my little flaws. You know, I'm me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
I just prefer it the same way, I guess.
All right. Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
And Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I don't feel like I need makeup every day, but I do think makeup is an art and I enjoy doing it. And so I think when I heard that, I just felt like maybe you wouldn't appreciate the kind of effort that I put into my art. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you, hon.
I respect it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I feel how I feel, but I don't think I would approach if I was here in person or anything like that. No, I mean, so
Okay. The makeup again, or is it
makeup, yeah, that, and I would say she's just not my type overall.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
No worries.
far, this
Go
motherfucker
here.
has
Your name and age.
literally,
I'm
like,
Angelica and I'm 32.
when I tell you,
Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The makeup thing, I like the freedom to be able to
what?
choose. I don't wear it every day, but I like it, you know, so yeah.
What about, is she someone that's your type?
I would have to say, unfortunately, no.
Did you watch this
maybe
one?
too tall for me.
You just
and,
dropped this one.
I don't know. Just I'm a type.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'10" without heels.
10.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I'm 6'4", so I mean, yeah, but yeah, I
Yeah.
just prefer a little bit shorter.
What the fuck do you want,
Thank
nigga?
you.
God
Go here.
damn.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna and I'm 30 years old.
All right. And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You gotta watch it.
So I really like everything he had to say. I think that you're very attractive. I like the outfit, the Yeezy shoes, whatever is going on there. I didn't mind the kid or anything, but I think the makeup part just turned me off because it's a TV show. So, you know, you put on makeup. So I just, like I feel like that's normal. So just it being mentioned just kind of turned me off a little bit. That was it.
Yeah, I think the question was, what's your deal breaker? And I think putting on makeup a lot all the time is my deal breaker.
Okay.
Coming to a show with makeup on wasn't my deal breaker. It was putting it on all the time, every day kind of thing. Like if that's something that you do, like because we all know they call it beat or something like that. I'm not into it. It ain't for me.
Okay.
You know, I wear nice clothes and stuff, get certain clothes and all that. Just ain't for me.
Okay. Got it. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would say no. The height again, and then just not for me.
No tall girlies get love too. Come on.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, 'cause I'm tall, so I understand it. Yeah, I just prefer shorter. You know, this is
What the hell do you want? You
Yeah, thank you.
a bitch ass
Your name and
with an
age.
afro.
I'm Jayla, I'm 27.
Right. Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Nigga.
I really appreciated that you
want
mentioned
her?
your son first. That says a lot about you as a person. And I think what got me was the race car. My brother is a motorcyclist, and
but he
my
mad
nephews,
picky. Jew.
you know, I think about
this
them
man,
and like
when I tell
him
you,
getting in accidents and
said, I
stuff,
don't want
and it
no
just
bitch
seems
that
like a really
wear
unsafe activity
all
for
the
me.
bitches
I don't
said,
think I could
"Pop,
be part of that
pop,
lifestyle.
pop."
Yeah, that's really it.
You can't say that, bro.
That's cool.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, unfortunately, again, yeah, just I would have to say just the overall look isn't for me, you know, and
Are you a racer?
doing something
Thank
different.
you.
Are you
Thank you.
certified?
All right, let's head on back. So unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you.
Take
Thank
the
you.
mic. Thank you. Okay, let's bring out our next single guy.
No.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I work as a surgical
What I say?
technologist. I assist my partners in our OR team during surgical procedures.
Okay.
And
very-
I'm also in school for biology, my bachelor's in biology. I model and act on the side.
Hey, Breezy.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I do have a Harley. I don't ride it frequently. So whenever I can, I just hop on it, get on the ride.
Okay.
I know this may sound cliche, but I do like to read. Three of my favorite books is The Sixth Man by David Baddies, The True Jesus Christ Unknown to Christianity by David C. Pack, and Gifted Hands by Ben Carson.
Okay.
I like to cook. I like to cook for others more so than for myself, especially my lady. I'm big on chess,
him, bro. I'm
critical
trying to
thinker,
tell
so
you.
that go hand in hand.
The
What else?
first nigga that came
I do
through,
like to
one bitch
travel.
said,
You know, I like to capture images of vast scenery and landscapes. I do work out, but I wouldn't consider that as fun because it's just more so of a priority for me.
Right.
you know?
I got snaps.
Yeah, I like to go to the range as well whenever I
But
can.
I did get my weed though.
Now, what do you look for in a woman?
First and foremost, a woman that has a good relationship with God and Jesus Christ.
for
Someone who
real?
has a purpose in their life.
But then, yeah, they don't get the fuck.
Good hygiene. I'm gonna say
Good
good hygiene.
hygiene. Bitch,
What
when you
else?
do that?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Infidelity. Infidelity is big for me. A manipulator,
Mhm.
someone who's combative as well, argumentative, alcohol abuse. I want to say a smoker. I don't
That's what I'm
mind
saying.
marijuana, but cigarettes. I also don't mind children as well. But if you have like more than 2 baby daddies, that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
But I may be able to compromise with 2 or
Okay.
more than 2. Also, a woman that already have children, but you don't want anymore because I want kids, so that'd be a
Oh,
deal
for real.
breaker.
Hey, you know what, Jew?
Sounds good.
That's
So
a
we
good
did get some
idea,
pop
bro.
balloons.
You trying
Let's
to
go
do
on
a
over there
pop
see why
balloon?
they ended up popping.
All right.
Your
Pop
name and
balloon with
age.
Big Jew.
My name's Yasmin. I'm 26.
Find you
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon
Wanna do a pop
because
balloon
first want to
with
start
Big
off saying
Jew?
you had some really great answers.
Bring out the bitties.
I popped my
Let
balloon
you ask
because
questions about the
you're
bitties.
not necessarily my type.
Mhm.
You remind me a lot of my brother Tyler. So for me, I just only see him. So it's a no for me.
How about this?
Step into Wix
How about
Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises. Kick off projects in a
Shut the fuck up, Wix.
Unfortunately.
How about
Now, is she someone that's your type?
How about
Yes, I say she's my type.
with Jew?
If the opportunity presents itself,
Right?
I seize it.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Jew
Let's go
love
over
to find
here.
shit. But
Your
listen,
name and age.
But listen,
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
we
And
can't
Kara, why'd
see
you end up
the
popping your
fine
balloon?
shit yet. Like,
I really like your
we all
face.
got.
I think
like,
you just you're on
OM,
the smaller
OM,
side. I
we
think
gotta
that's the
pick out
only
everybody. We gotta pick out the
reason.
whole line.
But not my typical type. But
Okay.
I like your face.
And then
Really handsome.
we're gonna do
Thank
it
you.
for E-Day.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I want to say yes.
So, no
Thank you.
travel is really needed.
Let's go over
Okay,
here.
internet.
Your name and age.
I'll go-
Hi, my name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I first want to say that I think you are so handsome. I think your eyes are so pretty and you have
Thank you.
really high cheekbones. I think the only reason why I popped my balloon is because I would consider myself a bit more spiritual. I do believe in God, but I like to have my own relationship with him that doesn't have like the outside forces interfering with that relationship. I kind of like just to have it between me and God. And
Okay.
so I guess like, yeah, I think that's my answer.
Got it. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is. I will approach her.
I got.
I want to add
we
to
need
that.
another dude,
I'm
though.
omnism, so
I'm
I'm
not
an
putting Ace
individual
in it.
that
I'm
don't
not putting
practice
that
no
little
religion,
fuck
but I
ass
respect
Ace
and
in it.
find some
He is
truth in them
trouble.
all.
Oh,
So
damn. Let me blow my balloon back up.
I mean, do you want your balloon back now that he explained that?
That little nigga.
Yeah, I'll take my balloon
do?
back.
He's a YN for
Hey, let's
sure.
get that
Thank you.
balloon back. Ooh, there you go. Straight to you.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
He's a
Let's go on
YN
over
for
here.
sure.
Your name and age.
Angelica,
Imagine being
32.
like, "Bruh, what?
Okay. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Right, she want the
Mostly
balloon back.
height, and I think you're very handsome. I love that you mentioned Jesus Christ and God and your religion. I see you as like a brother in Christ, because I love Jesus as well. So yeah.
I want to thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yes, she is. I want to
Hold
say
on, wait.
everyone is.
Wait. Hold on.
Every woman is lying.
Hold on, Jill. Let me ask you this. Do you think that's what I'm saying? A brother in Christ is insane. I was about to say, do you think women nowadays try to throw this I'm a Christian card when they low key a freak in the sheets? Because I got some questions about that. I had some questions about that. The Christians out there in the world, like y'all be fake Christians, but like freak ass hoes on the low, or do you really be like, I listen to the word of God? and I follow the word of God. Not like Bible thumper, but you follow the word. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They do need Jesus.
Lineup is a nice selection.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
No.
So our last lady here, your name and age.
My name is
Even
Jayla.
on
I'm
a
27.
Sunday.
Okay. And Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I love your answers. I think you're very well put together, and I like your outfit. I just don't think the physical attraction was there. I'd see you more like as a platonic friend or something.
Thank you. All right. Oh, did you want to add?
yeah,
Okay, because you kept saying the same thing, so I was like, let me not even bother asking. Go ahead.
What's the definition of that word?
Platonic?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So
I don't know.
technically, it means you could be either romantically or involved as a friend.
This nigga
But
just
yeah,
asked
I'd
what's
see
the
you
meaning
more
of
as
the
a friend.
word?
So maybe not platonic, but definitely a friend or a brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. All right. Let's head on back.
Like, nigga, what?
All right. So we have 4 balloons left unpopped.
This
So
nigga,
I am
hold
going
on.
to have you ask our remaining ladies a question.
Why is he standing like that? Why is he standing like that? And why is the girl in the black dress, her knees shaped like a mean face? Like, what's going on? I'm not gonna say the lineup is bad. The lineup is fire. It's cool. It's good. But here's the thing. Why he standing like that? You know them niggas that be in high school that be getting no bitches? That's what he look like. That's what he look like. He the type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? The bullshit. That is true. That is true. That is very, very true. You're not wrong about that. You know?
What are you ladies' values, core values?
Okay. Your name and age first, and what are your
Yeah,
core
I'm
values?
saying, like, he
My
probably
name
had
is
a book.
Mecca. I'm
You know
26
how
years
some niggas
old.
be like,
I think that my
feel like
core
the little
values are
nerdy ass little
God.
dude
I really
and
enjoy
still do
studying
little nerdy ass
theology.
shit.
So I'm really passionate about that. I am very passionate about giving back to my community. I went to Howard University, so service is like a huge part of their mission.
HU, you know. HU, you fucking know, bitch. Sorry. She brought the DC out. My bad. Back to the schedule.
Family, I'm very family oriented. I have a lot of siblings. And so I just kind of like having
How
that noise
many,
in the
bitch?
house. Yeah, I'll leave
You know
it
what I'm
there.
saying? That's what I think.
Sounds good. Thank you. Over here, your name and age
You
and
know,
core values.
Carrie, I'm
I don't think
26.
she
My core values, I
will.
would say I'm very huge on authenticity, excuse me, individuality, honesty, and just a seeker of life, of love, and just being inquisitive.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah.
Name and age, and what are your core values?
My name is Holly,
Wait,
and
is
I'm
it just me or
28.
that
I
bitch
would
look
say
like
my
Keisha?
core values would have to be just
Is it
self-awareness. I
me?
think
Right, she's
self-awareness
a
is
big
a
ass
huge
word.
one.
I guarantee she can spell half of them.
Fitness, I like working out. Always just kind of showing up and being like the best version of yourself. And yeah, just like friends and family, kind of just being there for them in times of need.
Thank you. And your name and age, and what are your core values?
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 30 years old. My core values would definitely have to be honesty, family, and constantly trying for self-improvement, definitely hygiene, and just a lover of life, wanting to experience life, knowing how to rest, knowing how to be in the moment, being very present. That's very important to me.
All right, let's head on back this way. Let me hand you a pick.
Thank you for the follow, Vic.
Hang on to that, and then before I have you
Thank you
pop,
for
let's
the
ask
follow, Vic.
the other
I
question back on over to
appreciate
you.
bro.
I want to say
I
loyalty,
appreciate you, bro.
forgiveness. That's something I've been working on a lot, especially like now in the last 24 hours.
Let's relax.
Just
We're grown,
being.
okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
I understand, but like, I'm hitting close to 30. Let's see. Oh!
Okay. Let's just head on over there then. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What I say?
I ended up popping my balloon because I felt like you could have better matches with people, and I felt like they gave more descriptive answers, and I feel like you're owed that. So I just wanted you to get the most out of the experience, and I also wanted a little bit of clarification on the Jesus statement because I just converted or reverted to Muslim or Islam, so that also was a thing.
You want clarification now, or
What is that? Hold on. What the fuck was that?
Become the greatest.
They made Alien vs. Predator into an animated show?
Predator, killer of killers.
What?
I mean, you
What?
can. They might benefit from it.
yeah? So I look at this. How I look at it. We are all children of God. So if I have 10 kids, right? Just to give an example, I may trust one child out of those 10 to perform a particular task for me. Doesn't mean I love anyone more, than the other. I just trust that one kid. So same thing with God and Jesus Christ. I believe in Buddha, the prophet Elijah Muhammad. I believe all those people to reign the earth before. I'm just open-minded. We are all God's children, and I'd rather die and believe than and finding out that it's not real instead of dying and it is real. Because I'm screwed after that. So
I think that's a good sentiment. I do.
Okay, so you want the balloon back,
And now
bitch?
she's someone that's your type.
she is.
Do you want the balloon back
All
or
right,
what,
we've got
bitch?
3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask
She don't
another
want the
question.
balloon back. She don't want the balloon back.
You ladies like to do for fun.
Okay, so what do they like to do for fun? All right, your name and age,
What's
and
up,
what do you
Vic?
like to
I
do for
appreciate
fun?
you coming
Carrie,
through, bro.
26. For fun, I would say I enjoy reading. I enjoy watching movies. I would say I'm equally a homebody as much as I do enjoy being outside and having fun. I love hanging out with my friends, language learning. What else? I just love adventures, like anything spontaneous, anything fun and thrilling. But yeah, that's what I like to do for fun.
I follow everybody back. If
And
you
what
follow
about
me,
here?
I
What do you
follow
like to do
back,
for
bro.
fun?
I like to go to concerts a lot for fun. And I like when I go to concerts, I get really into it. Like I dress up and I like to put an outfit together and kind of spend a couple of weeks kind of picking things out.
What was the last concert you went to?
I
Right.
went to Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
That was the
was
last
that?
one you went to.
What was that?
Okay, that's
Where was
that's
that?
you.
Oh yeah, I was at State
I like
Farm,
her. You like the
yeah, in
right?
Glendale.
Right?
So yeah, my next one is gonna be Post Malone and then Beyonce after that, and then Chris
Right?
Brown because he's
Okay.
coming. But I'm not actually going for Chris Brown. I'm going because Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller is gonna be on the show.
Okay.
I like that. I'm going to Kendrick Lamar in Toronto. I think, Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh, in his city, dang, that's gonna be amazing. Not Kendrick Lamar city, but
Like Batista? Hey yo. You talking about my girl, bro.
Sorry, okay. You were saying, what do you like to do for fun?
I get it, bro.
I also
I
like working
get
out for fun. Just because I go to yoga and it's a group, and I really like the
why you
community there and stuff. And also just
I do
hanging out.
too.
There's not something really particular. It's more of the
Okay, I'm gonna
vibe and
roll up
the
real
people
quick.
and
My
stuff like
bad.
that.
Cool. Thank you. And last but not least, what do you like to do for fun?
Hi. So for fun, I really enjoy self-care. I really enjoy traveling and being immersed in different cultures. I really enjoy hiking, reading, getting into a good show, good movie. I am very much a homebody, but when I'm not
Don't
doing
get that
that, I
big
love
forehead.
concerts,
Chill,
festivals,
bro.
events. I
Don't
like
get that
to
big forehead.
go out and just experience new things, just
You
try
got that
stuff out
Rihanna forehead.
just
Hey, look,
because.
hey,
So
low, hey, yo.
yeah. And I love that you love traveling and you seem to be
The
just really
Rihanna
into
forehead
having
bitches be
experiences about life.
He's on your
Thank
forehead, bitch. Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Heard from our 3 ladies. It is time to pop another balloon.
You know what I'm saying? Palmer shit. Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
Okay.
Why?
So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I really, like I said before, his features are really nice, and then all his answers were really nice too. I really like them.
Why you pop her shit?
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the attraction really wasn't there.
Okay. The attraction
Out of
wasn't really
what I
there.
have left.
What the fuck are you looking for, nigga? These niggas be throwing me off, bro.
All right, we've got our 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him?
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I love all sorts of bitches, except for
I would
big
like to ask
Some
how
of the bitches throw me
you
off.
manage work-life balance.
With the
What do
teeth?
you do when
Yeah,
you
okay,
get a
okay,
chance
okay,
to actually
okay.
relax? How you prioritize maybe your relationships or
I don't
family
think.
or
I don't think.
hobbies?
You like one little fine shit. Why?
I have to
Okay,
make
okay,
time.
okay,
I have to
okay, okay,
just
okay.
simply reduce
Let me see.
how much I
Let me
work.
see.
I work a lot. So
Okay. Yeah.
That's it. Any other question?
Do you, I don't remember if you said you had any kids.
No.
No kids. Do you want children or what do you see for your future partner? Like, how do you see that dynamic being?
marriage, children.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. What about over here? Any questions?
Yeah. What's one thing that you feel others misunderstand about you
Not
that
really.
you wish they
I
understood more
swear
or
to
better?
God, Jew.
My features. People assume things about me based off how I look, you know,
For example.
just being an attractive individual. So people think I have like multiple women or whatever. That's not really the case.
Okay.
So that's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I think it's common.
Yeah.
Just gonna
He
be
that
honest,
boy
you know?
nervous. He said, "Listen, I don't maybe got bitches like that, but I got
Any other
bitches.
questions?
I don't got bitches like that, but I
Let's
want
see.
you."
What shore you said you like to read? You
Okay,
can give some
I actually got
examples
some good
of
questions.
what
Okay,
you like to
good
read.
questions. Shut up. Yeah.
Would any of those be your go-to books, or do you have a go-to book like that's your comfort book? Or
Yeah.
Probably say the Bible.
okay,
Oh,
that's good.
You good?
whoop up.
Okay. Let's head down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Oh, she
I
popped.
feel like that was a
She
bad time to
popped.
pop. But I am more spiritual than religious. And, you know, you've mentioned it multiple times. I was trying to see if we could, like, you know, through more conversation, we could probably have more understanding when it comes to that.
That bitch over
I
there
do
look like a
like
bug.
your
Nah,
personality
that bitch
and
look
how
like
you
a
look. I
bug.
think you're
How
very
about that?
handsome.
That
I
bitch
don't
right
love
there
the
look like a bug.
outfit,
I don't
but
give
you
a
know,
fuck.
that could, you know, we could work with that.
Whoa,
Yes.
tomato,
That's
tomato,
that's
tomato,
not
tomato,
that's not really
look
a
at
big
this nigga
deal,
face,
but
bro.
I
Look
think
at this. Hey, yo!
that seems to be very important to you.
Hey,
And
yo! Wait, pause. What you got on your feet, Slim? What you got on your feet, Slim? What you got on your feet, Slim? Right here? I think it's right here where they show his was on.
I love the outfit.
No! Right, hold on.
Why would you assume that there's a lake?
Why would they call it the Lakeview?
But you know, that could, you know, we could work on that.
That's
Did y'all see this?
Fine. That's not, yeah, that's not really a big deal. But I think
Look at that,
that
bro.
seems to be very important to you. And so like it was mentioned
Nigga had
multiple
on
times. And so
blue,
I just
navy,
decided to
blue,
pop for no other reason. Yeah.
I just want to say again, I
blue
don't
fucking
practice no religion,
loafers
but you have to
with
draw
a red
information
shirt
from some sort of
and
source, you
gray
know.
pants.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Let's see here. And now is she
she's
someone
not
that's your type?
matching no sorts of way.
she is. I'll approach her, you know.
Okay.
All right.
But
So we
it's
do
the
still have an
color that's
unpopped
throwing-
balloon.
Bro, it's the color.
Is she
The
someone
color,
that's your
like,
type?
fuck the detail.
Yes.
The color is throwing me off.
Gotta ask before I
Looks
bring you
like
up.
this
You
little
ready? Come on up here with us.
all Gucci.
Ooh, okay, go ahead.
But it's all in different colors.
I live
You
in
know what I'm saying?
Cleveland.
It's just
Okay.
it's gonna throw me
And
off.
are you open to long distance?
Hmm?
But no
Very long
saying grape
distance?
hands.
Sure.
Grape hands.
Where do you live?
Spain.
What? Girl?
If I rock with you, I rock with you. Mhm.
Okay.
So you're in Spain all the time, or are you just moving there? Like, what's the dynamic?
I live there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there for almost 5 years now. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you come out here
period.
often, or?
What's dinner like?
Not every so often, or every so often, not often. But when need be, I'm here now to visit my family, and this kind of coincided with the timeline. So yeah.
Yeah, that's different, but I like it. I like it. I like it. You know?
Good. Okay. Come on up here with us. Come on up. Come on up.
Like blue pants.
So,
and like
any final
brown
question between the
shoes.
two of you?
You know
If
what
you
I'm
don't have
saying?
one,
Like the
that's okay as
color is
well.
throwing me
I do
off.
have one as a means to get to know you a little bit better. Behind closed doors, so to say, what's one positive trait or one negative trait that people would be surprised to know that you possess?
Overthinker. If some people may look at that as negative, some people.
So for you, it's a positive.
No, it's a negative.
Oh, okay.
I think it's both. I think it harms me more than it does good. It did help me out a lot to figure things out, but I'm overly analytical. So, but other than that, closed doors, open doors, I'm cool.
Okay, so that's your positive one. You just
not in that way, but I want to say just a selfless individual, you know,
Okay.
compassionate.
Okay.
Are you good?
I am.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
You know what I'm saying?
And is it a yes for you for her?
$3.
We got a match. I'll take
right,
the mic.
talking himself
And
out
you
of
guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I think he will. I don't think it's gonna last that long.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
The second to last.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is
God
Marcus.
damn!
Marcus, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Damn!
And what do you do?
The man
I'm a
just
laser
came
technician
out.
for a fine China company called Still Light.
God
I
damn!
also do life insurance, and I own my own bumper ball business.
Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
So I'm very outdoorsy, sporting events, concerts,
Okay.
and really just chilling. Anything that has to do with
The
laughter,
braids are
smiles,
insane, though.
and
I'm not gonna
positivity.
lie. The braids
Okay,
are
nice.
insane.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
A woman who's intelligent, a woman who's confident, and a woman who knows when to turn it on and off.
Okay, and now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers? Deal breakers would be just a woman who's combative, and that's really it. Anything else is a flow.
Okay, cool. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there, see why we ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Yasmin. I'm
Popping
26.
the balloons.
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Cut it off.
Pop my balloon because you seem like a really great guy. I like your answers. I'm very outdoorsy. I'm a Southern Belle from Mississippi, so.
Okay, now.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
now.
I
But
ain't gonna lie.
the haircut's not
I ain't
my
gonna lie. The
favorite.
one in the
Okay.
black dress.
So that's why I
The
pop
one in the black dress.
No,
Just
she
some
Get it.
braids are just like
You
locks
get it,
because
you
these
know
are
what I'm
braids and
saying?
locks.
It's just
You
confusing
know
to me a
what I'm
little
saying?
bit. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I ain't
For
trying to
sure.
sound mean.
No, you
Just
good.
a little confusing.
Sure.
Show
Yes, ma'am.
the people. They over there.
All right, now is she someone that's your type?
Yes, very
Okay,
beautiful,
that's what
lovely
I'm saying,
aesthetics.
that's what I'm
Giving me a
saying,
Leah
that's what I'm
vibe, so
saying.
definitely.
You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
I'll take that.
For sure, for sure.
Like cute
Thank
little,
you.
little
Let's
stuff.
go over
You know what I'm
here.
saying? Like she
Your
look
name and
cute, she
age.
look
Hi,
nice.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Nice to meet you, Kara.
She's 28. Okay.
Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the hair too, but I
It was the
really like
hair?
this now.
Okay, I appreciate
These
you.
niggas be
Question:
fucking
do you
listen.
smoke?
Do I smoke?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I like your smile, but I it was the hair at first
Okay.
initially.
But to answer your question, do I really can't say just because I'm corporate? Appreciate you.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm corporate.
That was it.
Appreciate you. though.
No, is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely. Melanin,
Plus, don't
beautiful,
bullshit,
beautiful
bro.
eyes.
Like,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
like, you know what I'm
Let's go
saying?
here.
Very minimal
Your name and age.
makeup. You know what I'm
Angelica,
saying?
and I'm
Very small
32.
Makeup, not doing
Angelica, why'd you end up
much,
popping your
not a whole
balloon?
lot of flash.
The smoking
That's
thing.
a bad bitch right there.
My bad.
But she gotta add
Also,
add
the necklace. I don't know what that's called, but I don't even know what it's called. It's like a cross thing. Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
I recognize that. And I'm firm on my faith. So
Okay, so this is actually Acheron.
okay,
It's the cross that the Egyptians used
okay.
from obviously our motherland.
You like tall shit? Okay. You like tall shit? You like tall shit? You like tall shit?
Okay. So it protects. Oh, I'm sorry. It protects you from spirits.
Like how
bad
tall?
energy.
How tall is too tall for you? Though?
I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
believe in that, but
Like
thank
for
you.
me, I'm
Absolutely,
short.
queen.
So if a bitch
Is she someone that's your
if a bitch
type?
5'5",
Very much so.
she's
Light
too
skin.
tall for me.
Love the curls. Is your hair naturally curly?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
yep.
you want
For sure.
not you want
Absolutely.
a
Thank you.
basketball
And the
player.
braces
That's
is bracing.
crazy. Oh my god.
Your name and age.
Basketball player.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I am 30 years old.
Okay. And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I am not physically attracted, but I also think that you have a really great smile. I guess I don't love the haircut.
Okay.
I do like the outfit, I like the shirt. It's like Gunna's
God
album.
damn,
Like that
bitch,
was
sure.
a
y'all
great
really
album.
gonna
So I
ask
feel
me
like
now over
musically,
this
like
haircut?
we would vibe, but maybe think personality we
Hey,
wouldn't.
Angel Reese?
And he said something about being
mean, she
combative.
was
I don't
alright.
really understand what that
She was
means because if I
alright.
don't like
I'ma say
something,
that.
like I'm gonna
Me
say something about
personally,
it.
I don't
So
like
that just
tall
like
girls
it
like
like
that.
triggers me a
I
little bit.
dated
You know,
tall
that's so
girls.
petty. But
Not for me.
ultimately,
For me,
I do
short
like the
bitty
vibe. I
bitches.
think you come with a lot of
Short and petite
confidence and you
is
have a
right for
good
me.
personality and very calm. So I appreciate that.
Okay, queen. Thank you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Very much so. Very fit.
Brown?
And you locked in too, right?
Of
course.
Brown.
Then we there then.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Thank
sure.
you. Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Nice to meet you, Jalen.
Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, you're very
Oh.
handsome. I just don't think the physical attraction is there for me.
Okay.
Hold on, because I'm looking
What
at
would
it.
you say it is?
That's what you look?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I
so
like what I like, you
how
know?
about this? How
Okay.
about this? How about this? How about this?
For sure.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Very much
You,
so.
I feel like you
Black
need
queen as well. You
to
locked
make
in
a
too, right?
song for tall bitches.
There we go.
Yeah.
I feel
Absolutely.
like you
All
need to
right,
make a
thank
sure,
song
yeah.
for tall
Thank
bitches,
you.
like
For
tall,
sure.
fine.
Okay, we got to pop back over here. Your name
This
and
all
age.
songs
my
about
name is Holly and I'm
petite bitties,
28.
you know, big ass.
Holly, why'd you end up popping
biggie.
your balloon?
There's no
I
song about
think it
tall
might have
girls.
been the
I
overall
feel like,
attraction. I think
I mean,
you're
you
very
gotta make it
handsome.
a
I
style,
just
you're
think
making songs, but you know what I'm saying?
I like something
I
different.
feel like we need to make it like one good little,
No, she's someone that's your
Otis
type.
little,
Very much so.
yeah,
Like
you
I
know
said,
what
the
I'm
melanin is
saying? Get all the
melanin.
little
Are you
tall
locked in,
bitches
or
out
you
there.
just
And
no,
like, oh
these
yeah,
are
we got
just
the
not.
little big
for sure, for sure, very much so
I
though.
like the butterflies though.
Thank
You like
you.
the butter. We're almost matching a little
Yeah, for
bit.
sure. Gunna's him for sure, for sure,
Thank you.
for sure.
And then up over here, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26.
That
Mecca,
man's hard. Romance
why'd you end
power.
up popping your balloon?
Sure.
I think that you are very confident. I think that I wouldn't necessarily appreciate your overall aesthetic. And I think that, as a woman, it's like certain things like a woman might not mess with you. Like if I'm not overall attracted to you, I might kind of be mean. I gotta be honest. And so I just feel like you deserve more than that. I'm from Detroit, so I'm a little spicy.
I'm from Pittsburgh, so we right there.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, Mecca.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Mecca, absolutely though. That's Aaliyah, so I'm giving Carrie Hilson over here. It's
I've
a
never
lot.
heard that.
It's a lot going on. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
I'm MacGyver, that bitch. It's called MacGyver.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello. Welcome in.
Listen,
What's your name?
this is the lineup: black dress,
Name's Brad.
white dress.
Brad?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed
all I got.
financial and insurance advisor.
Okay, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, definitely outdoorsy. I like to hike. Spend some time with friends. Good times, good vibes, always for sure.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Honest, genuine, trustworthy, and somebody that can be really supportive ultimately, for sure.
Nice. And now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, shallow.
Okay.
Someone who doesn't really understand that people need space to grow and ultimately, build relationships.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
For
Let's
sure.
go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
Like,
Kara, I'm 28.
he's not a bad looking dude.
I'm sorry.
Kara, why'd you pop your balloon?
I popped because you had your shades on at first.
Of course.
But I kind of want my balloon back.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let's get her a balloon.
Give her back the balloon, y'all. Give her back the
Got it
balloon
for you. There you go. All right, we'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Okay, Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, Holly.
I also think it was the shades initially.
Okay.
Yeah, but you are very attractive after you took the
appreciate
shades
it.
off.
Which one? You talking about
But
Holly
yeah,
or the other
I
bitch?
guess that's probably what it was. I think it was just like
Come on,
it
or the
seemed
other girl?
flashy. It was like very flashy.
Of course.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, let's see here. So you're gonna keep popped?
Oh, I mean, you can give me the balloon back.
Oh my god.
Now you learned a lesson. Got to come with the glasses off.
People don't like their shades
You know?
apparently, so it's sunny outside. I'm sorry.
Ooh. There we go. Okay.
Oh, damn!
Got two back.
We
You're
just
doing
get-
all right.
so hold on, we got everybody in
Your
line?
name and age.
No,
Angelica,
he
32.
looked like that nigga.
Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just want to say I love your accent. Where are you from?
You know that
Jamaica.
soul.
originally.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
I hear an accent. I love that.
That
I
fucking
think you're
show,
handsome. But it was the height.
It's a
I'm
hospital
tall.
show.
Yeah.
So
Tall queen.
yeah, thank you.
Grey's
Yes.
Anatomy, yeah.
You know,
Grey's
she's someone
Anatomy.
that's your type.
That,
She's cool. I like the
nigga right there
tattoos,
look like
the vibes. Toes are on point.
that nigga Jess. Or
Cool,
whatever
cool
his
vibe.
name is. That's what it
Thank
is.
you.
That's
All right,
what
let's
the
go on
nigga
over
is.
Another one.
here. Your name and age.
But he also
Hi, I'm
looks like
Brianna,
the
and
nigga
I'm
that got
30.
arrested and then
Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because I don't want to date a Jamaican man. But like we have roots similar. Like I have a lot of roots in Barbados.
Okay.
And I think you're very handsome and I enjoyed hearing you speak. I just, I'm good off.
What, did something happen with someone that was
No,
Jamaican?
not really. I just, you gotta be careful.
Is it a stereotype for the most part?
Probably. That's
Okay.
not right.
Well, that's not.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
not
do
right.
anything
But
about that.
like they'd be like, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, you can't trust. Okay, no. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, we're good. No, it's good. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's cool, just the same. I mean, I had locks once upon a time, so like
Yeah.
I know it takes.
That would look great on you. Yeah, you're
yeah.
very handsome. I
appreciate
really
it.
enjoyed.
Thank
Thank you
you
for coming. Enjoyed that.
Okay, we did get a pop back over here. Your name and age.
Yeah, Yasmin, I'm 26.
Okay, Yasmin, why'd you end up popping?
I popped because I just sat over here and I debated about the glasses the whole time. And I know
Oh my
it's
gosh,
not,
she has
but
a
I know for you to say you
accent.
don't like shallow
Dude, this
people,
girl right
and then
here
we're
is
in
for
a
you, bro.
building. You don't have to wear your shades, but
girl right
you
here.
look great. You are
Imagine her
really
saying,
handsome, and I also
"You."
worry
Oh
that I
my
may be a little
God,
too
you.
country for you. I'm
Where you from?
country, Mississippi.
Okay, I like your
I'm
accent though.
thank you. I like yours too.
Yeah.
But I'm country, so I like to fish. I like to get dirty. I like to be in the mud.
Have you been to Jamaica before?
I mean, I know about Jamaica. I
Yeah.
haven't
So
been,
I
but
mean, but hey,
you just look a little
respectfully,
flashy, but you look great.
I present
But
myself
Like
well. That's all I can
she
do.
wants somebody to get in the mud with her. She like having
Is she someone
fun.
that's your
Nigga.
type?
It's nice.
So
I like the pros.
you gonna
I
have
like the
some
accent.
fun.
Thank you.
You gotta be ready to have some fun.
All right, so we do have 4 ladies left.
Cool.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
I would say, what does accountability
White dress
look like to you?
I don't want to watch that shit.
Okay, name and age, and what does accountability look like to you?
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26. Accountability to me is really just taking the time to be introspective and to see where I could have been better, but also giving myself grace. I'm very communicative, so I think that that is a huge part of taking accountability, being able to articulate where you're wrong or where you're right and coming to like that compromise position.
Cool.
Thank you. Your name and age, and what is accountability to you?
I'm Kara and I'm 28. Accountability to me, I feel like it's self-reflection, I guess. To take the time back and think about all the things like you've done and then come together and talk about it. But I see my wrongs and I'm able to own up to them. So
There we go.
I
Yeah.
games and play them. Nobody.
Yeah. What about over here? Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Holly and I'm 28. I would say accountability starts really with self-awareness and kind of, putting
like her
yourself in
answer.
someone else's shoes and
I do like
understanding
her
like
answer.
maybe why they would feel that way. And then also kind of what she was saying before is like kind of coming to a compromise too as well, but also kind of taking responsibility too. Yeah.
Cool.
And over here, name and age, and what is accountability to you?
My name is Jayla. I'm 27. Accountability for me looks like being honest about where you are lacking, being honest about the things you might have done and what you could have done better. It's a really big part of it is communication. I feel like a lot of people lack that. It's one thing to own up to what you did, but you have to say it out loud so you and your partner can hear that, and y'all can both grow from it.
You came in late because of, but you had me tomorrow all
Now
day.
I'm going to
You had
hand
me
you a
for
pick.
2 days all day tomorrow. So we're gonna do a whole bunch
There
of
you
shit.
go.
We're gonna do a
And
whole bunch of
let's
shit
have you
tomorrow.
pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
One balloon. Eh?
One balloon.
No other questions at all.
Listen,
Not this round.
Listen. Don't be upset.
You guys are phenomenal. Like,
Okay.
this is a hard spot to be in for sure.
Nah, so dead, bro. Nah, bro, listen. So listen. So my girl is coming home. And it's
Okay.
night, so we're gonna
Let's see why she ended up popping. What's going on?
I just wanted to do you a favor because you were a little stunted with the choice, and I think that you are so handsome, but I just didn't have
Committed
that
Millie out here.
drive to go and get you. I don't know.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to set a good example.
And now, is she
All right?
someone that's your type?
She's great.
Sometimes
I like the
be,
jewelry
like,
and
spokeswoman
like all the accessories.
for studs
for
that
sure.
look like
Thank
me.
you.
We're not all bad.
Thank you. All right, well, since she popped, she helped you out. You got lucky.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead and ask our remaining 3 ladies another question.
That's
Okay.
it.
If you went broke
It's a little
tomorrow
coochie
and you
now,
had
dude.
$5,000 left to your name,
What? Hold
what
on.
would be your next move?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm scared.
So if you went broke and you only have $5,000, what's your next move?
But no, like
I'm a bit
tomorrow,
of a
I'm
hustler,
gonna do
so
like
like
3,
I
4
think
streams all day.
I would try to figure out what
gonna
to do, like maybe another job or something. I'm just real. I like to work.
You're gonna
You
get-
know, if
now that I'm
it
a
comes
bit
to that,
old,
if I feel like I don't have enough money, I'm gonna work.
You're
So
gonna go get it.
yeah,
Figure it
I'm
out.
gonna go. I'm gonna figure it
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Gotcha.
for sure.
What about over here?
I would say that $5,000 I could probably, pay the rent and, get another job. I think
$5,000?
accounting
I
is
mean, you
very
do a lot, but
stable.
what can
So
you
I feel
really
like
do?
there's a ton of jobs out there for me.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
And I mean, you're an accountant, so you're good with your money.
Yeah,
Right.
I probably wouldn't.
I would hope.
I probably wouldn't end up that way,
See, I need her in my pocket.
All right. What about over here?
Take a pocket watch.
$5,000 is a lot. I feel like you can do a lot with that. Are you talking like no job, nothing?
You know what I'm
only
saying? This whole lot.
Starting from
Listen, you
scratch, trying to figure it all
actually
out
missed.
over
I want to say
Yeah, I
two
look at what people are
girls,
consuming,
two girls,
and
two
I
girls
make a
before.
product based off of that
Like,
with
it was
$5,000.
bad. Like,
So
I
basically,
was
start a
looking,
small
I
business.
said, okay,
Okay, cool.
cute. She cute.
And we got to throw it back to you. What are you gonna do?
Like,
5,000.
black
My
dress
answer would
and
be
white dress.
we live in a technology
Mecca
day
and
and
the other
age
girl.
where I mean
I
there's
like
so many different
them.
ways like you
You know
can
what I'm
figure it
saying?
out if
I
you
like
can't
that.
if you don't have the
what I'm
resource or the
seeing.
education yourself, then the internet's there
That's
to
it,
at least
you know what I'm
guide you in the
saying?
right direction and at least make a play.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon now.
One balloon.
Yeah.
Damn, we got pop one. Pop that bitch. Pop Holly.
I
Pop
gotta be
Holly.
quicker this time.
Yeah. Don't get
Pop
popped.
Holly. Pop Holly.
And I
Pop
can't
that
ask one more
bitch.
question.
No,
Not right
pop
now.
that
Oh my
bitch
God.
right
Pop.
there. Pop that bitch right there.
Pop
Pop that
I'm gonna
bitch.
go with you.
Pop it. What I say?
Okay. So Holly, why was your balloon unpopped?
What I say?
I would say I really liked your face and your answers.
What I say? I told you he was gonna pop that
And now
bitch.
why'd you
What
end
I
up
say?
popping her balloon?
It's her teeth.
It just seemed like you mirrored off of her answer rather than having your own. I would have appreciated a different answer. It's not to say that like it was a wrong answer. I would have just liked to hear something different.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. We've got two remaining ladies. Ladies, any questions for him? Oh, she's already ready. Let's go down over here.
She got a question already.
All right.
What's
Let's
your
hear it.
question?
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No
Do
kid.
you want
What?
kids?
Of course.
What about marriage? Do you
kids?
see yourself being married?
I do. I feel like there's a lot more than what society tries to throw at us as to what marriage is and what it looks like and force us into something. But if we do the right things and set the right foundation, then of course, yeah.
So I have a hot take. AI is not just a buzzword. If you use Monday CRM.
I'm so glad you said that.
No, I don't like his answer. I don't.
What about over here?
I don't like.
Are you religious at all?
I
as
am.
much as I would.
Are you a Christian?
Of course.
Okay. How do you practice that in your
My day-to-day
routine?
life.
Yeah.
I mean, I do my own personal devotions. I do pray, and I realize that whenever I go off track, I know that I need to speak to the Lord in prayer.
Right,
and,
you
know,
say
that
he
does
seem like
wonders
he
for me, keeps me
lying.
grounded for sure.
Like you're not a brother of Christ. Like
31,
the last
32
dude
next year.
before this, because he was a man of Jesus. Because that's all he was talking about was Jesus. And he found his little Jesus girlfriend.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
His fine shit was
So,
yeah.
do we have our two final? Oh, she got the question back.
There we
Okay,
go.
go ahead.
Where are you from? Or where are you living? right
Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Where are you?
Ooh.
I'm in Chicago.
Chicago. Okay, cool.
We didn't ask her where she's
Yeah.
at. Where are you located?
Where she
I'm in
at?
Washington State, but my mom lives in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Oh,
which part?
okay.
She lives in Coral Springs.
Okay, cool.
I grew up there too.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so she know the area. Yeah. She like,
All right,
yeah.
it is time to
I
pop
be
a
out
balloon.
there,
It's so hard to
bitch.
just-
Yeah, she like, yeah, I be out there.
Um,
I can find.
One more question?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can ask them
Okay.
one more.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
What does self-awareness mean to you?
What is
What
self-awareness?
is like being self-aware?
We'll go there and come back.
Okay.
Self-awareness. What does it mean to you?
Nah,
I think it's being honest with yourself about your shortcomings, because we all have some. But kind of like trying to
he
navigate
lives
how
Fort
to
Lauderdale.
be a better person from that. So yeah.
Okay.
You know what
Cool.
I'm saying? But she's from Florida. You know what I'm saying?
And what about here?
She's from Florida.
Self-awareness.
So
I think it's just once again taking a step back and looking at yourself and figuring out, knowing who you are, I guess,
Mhm.
and just either growing from that or, changing it up. Either, just knowing yourself and
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
I don't like her.
You got your question in.
don't
It is time to pop now. Whenever you're ready,
Man,
go ahead and pop one.
Oh,
again,
no.
like,
Oh, what
beautiful
you
lineup.
beautiful.
You guys
You're
are
now part of the
awesome.
nonsense. Don't say
I
that.
do like
Because I
both
thought
your
I moved to
answers for
Florida.
sure.
Don't say that.
Um,
I don't want to
where'd
be
you
a
say
part
you
of.
were at?
I don't want to be a part of that.
Chicago. Okay. Man.
11, y'all.
Oh no, ladies! Why? Why did you?
Wait, they really put him out.
He was hesitant, and I didn't know how he felt, so I'm not sure.
He was hesitant.
He was feeling both. That's why he
It's a
needed
fast-paced
time.
environment. I can't rush
Yeah.
into something.
I think y'all should have let him pick.
Nah, fuck
I think
that.
so. I think you guys should get your balloon back and let him pick because you guys just popped because he was hesitating. Let me see what she's saying down
Okay.
over here. Okay, so why did you end up popping?
They both
Because
popped
if
at the
it's taking
same.
you that long, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm for you, I'm for you. Yeah. And
Sure.
if my person, you
Say
know.
love at first sight, eh?
Not all of that, you know, but like a little bit of that for sure.
For sure. Cool.
Right, I believe that.
You don't want your balloon.
I'll take a balloon back.
Okay.
So we're gonna let him pick. All right, let's get them back their balloons, and we'll let him pick. All right, let's head on back while they get them back their balloons.
Man, tough crowd, eh?
I get
You
it.
see, now you should be thinking.
I know.
Now that they're getting their balloons back, get to thinking. And then one more right here.
Can I ask one more question?
No,
Just last one, last one.
no, you gotta pop.
You say save it for the first date, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
You picking to go over the box? Yeah.
She got the question. I don't got the
No,
question. She got the
wait.
question.
You okay? Wait. Hold
She
on.
has a question here.
The one
All
that
right.
we're all at the end.
Let's get your balloon. Okay, what was your question?
So when it comes to like dating, are you like more traditional or is it like a little more different? Like as far as like
Yeah,
courtship
I feel like
and
yeah.
you know,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah.
I feel like I understand what you mean, but when you say traditional, just because I mean the world's so big, and if are you just mean like gender roles or?
Not really necessarily. I'm just really big on like courtship and like my man being a gentleman and making me feel like, you know, I'm the only girl in the world. Like that's just how I am and how, you know, I like things.
Okay.
So as far as that, you know.
Yeah. Answer is yeah. So originally my roots are in Jamaica, so 100% like I believe in leadership as a man, and not to say a woman has to follow, but you know, if we're talking about faith and being supportive and like what you know each role plays, then to answer your question, yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and pop. It's time now.
Man, give me 2 seconds.
No, you've had
Okay.
time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that was really tough. But first, let's ask you, why was your balloon unpopped?
I'm not gonna lie, he's not my typical type. But
okay.
he's handsome. And I think it was the accent that kind of
I got you.
Came in
Okay.
like,
and I liked his answers and everything. So
how because of come in.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon after 50 years?
You know, honestly, honestly, I resonated with her answers more. If it was a concept of beauty, I mean, I'd be at a loss to even try and say anything about that. But I just resonated with her answers more. It was hard as you can see. So
I got you.
Yeah.
That is true. They did.
Let's have you join us up here. Come on up. Let's all
It
head
was
back.
that Florida shit.
Okay,
It was that Florida shit. She was like, "Oh yeah, I know that
over here. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Any
Yeah,
final
yeah,
question
I
between
mean,
the two of you?
I
If
know
not,
what you
just
be
one.
doing.
Just
Yeah,
one.
you
You don't
know,
have one. That's okay.
How
Okay.
old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. And when's your birthday?
May 22nd.
So you just turned 27.
I did.
Okay. I'm gonna pop.
Ooh, okay.
And not that there's anything like wrong with you at all. I really did resonate with your answers. I feel like I would just want to.
No one.
How much you gonna make? He gonna order an older woman.
It
How much
may
you gonna
be
make? He
that
gonna
one
order
and only
woman
laugh of
or a
yours.
younger one.
Date somebody a little bit older. Just where I'm at in my life. Not to say that you have to be older than me or like 30 or anything like that, but where I'd like to be with somebody closer to my age.
Okay.
What?
Thank you. You can head on back.
What?
You did all that just to pop.
He could have been asked.
I want to be genuine. That's all I can do, right?
All right. Well, guys, all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming. Ladies, let's give it up for him. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
He could have been asked this fucking question, y'all. He could have been asked this question.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Like,
hello.
But we're gonna have to wrap it up. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Okay. Millie got some girlfriend duties to handle. Okay. All right. I'm trying to be representation of good girlfriends here. All right. Trying. Keyword is trying. Because you are never perfect at something. You're always okay at something. Peace, y'all. Peace. I appreciate everybody that came through. Oh wait, no.